everyone to our Mother's Day video. It's almost Mother's Day, so today I would like to show a really unique gift box arrangement for Mother's Day. Now it's going to be really hot here today, so I went out very early in the morning and picked these lovely roses from my garden. The roses are just starting to bloom, and I grow mostly David Austin roses. Those are the English roses that were hybridized by David Austin in the 70s that combine old rose charm, like the really multi-petaled, quartered, or swirly petaled flowers, with new rose lasting rebloom qualities and colors. Okay, today we are using a beautiful pale blue floxed box. It's flocked with pale blue, robin's egg blue velvet. Now I purchased this at the flower market. It comes with a lid and it's a nice size box. And the great thing is it does come with a plastic liner so that we could work with this with floral foam and water. So there's a liner in here and there's a little lid, and this is just a lovely little prop. I've used this for a baby shower in the past. Okay, what I did was glued a piece of pale green grosgrain ribbon across the top of the box, made a bow, tie the bow, wire the bow onto the grosgrain ribbon, and here's a little something extra special I'm going to show you. This is a beautiful pearl and rhinestone brooch, and I'm going to pin this in the middle of this bow. And this elevates the box to the next level. And these brooches are actually really inexpensive to buy on eBay. I've bought many of these. They average about $2 to $3 a piece if you're buying multiples. We bought this because for a while the brooch bouquets for weddings were really popular, so we were using them in the bouquets. Anyway, so here's our lid. And what I've done is just put a piece of floral foam in here in the liner, and let's get started. So I imagined an arrangement that kind of cascades out of the box, but still features this lid, so it looks like a gift box. So what I did is I put two little pieces of glue dots right here so that this lid can sit sort of here and be open. But it's not going to stay open, so we have to prop it open. What I'm using are these cardettes, which are the little sticks that hold the gift card in an arrangement when you get from the florist shop. So we're using the cardette. I'm going to poke it in the foam. I broke the top off the cardette. I'm going to poke it into the floral foam right here and prop that open. And then the lid of the box is resting on those two pieces of glue dots propped open by the cardette. And the cardette will probably not be visible once we have our flowers in, because it's see-through, translucent, and we're going to have a lot of flowers in the front. So let me show you the back. It's already gorgeous from the back. Look at that. Is that something special? Okay. Okay. So today we're going to start with the very large rose in our garden that I love. They look like pale peonies almost. This is a David Austin rose called Jeff Hamilton. Jeff Hamilton is an English gardener, presenter, and author. He was a host on the BBC show called Gardener's World. Let's start with Jeff Hamilton. I love all the names that David Austin gives to his roses, so I'm going to bore you with all the names today. Love the side shoots of the roses. I'm going to put that in there for that fresh from the garden look. See, already looks pretty, right? 3 large Jeff Hamilton roses in the front. And here's another beautiful rose in that peachy pink color. This is called Shropshire Lad, and this is also a David Austin rose. It's not yet blooming fully, so I only have a couple of stems that are blooming, but they're beautiful with the little pointed buds. what I'm doing is I'm sort of grouping the roses sort of together. So here we have that. And then there's a beautiful white rose from the garden called Glamis Castle. This is a heavily petaled, heavily scented white rose from David Austin. I love this rose. I don't even know if they grow it still, but this is a really beautiful white rose. Look at that. It looks like white peonies. Now, Glamis Castle was a childhood home of the Queen Mother and was also an inspiration for Shakespeare's Macbeth. Okay. Now, the Glamis Castle is a difficult rose to use as a cut flower because it has so many thorns and sort of short stems. But it's perfect for something like this where we don't need the long stems. Almost done. I think I'll add a little pop of color with this wonderful David Austin rose called Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe, of course, was a contemporary of Shakespeare's and was a very famous Elizabethan playwright. I think I need a longer stem one for the top. I love garden roses when there's all these buds and side shoots that come with the rose. I think that's extra charming. The buds of the roses give the arrangement some movement, and you almost don't need filler flowers or any other greenery in here. It's just a very extravagant all rose arrangement. And we're mostly done. I'm debating whether if I should add a little bit of this lacy green flower. I'm going to show you gardeners out there what I mean. A few years ago, my snowball viburnums started blooming with single flowers and double flowers. And I don't know why. It's only on one plant. I have many, many viburnum bushes. But look at that. I don't know why it has both kind of flowers on one stem, but I actually love the single flowers too. They almost look like Queen Anne's lace, which is so beautiful. Should we use a little bit in here? I don't know. It's so pretty just as is, but we'll maybe put a little bit in just for a little bit of movement. I almost feel one stem is enough, but my old floral design teacher always haunts me. She always told me you have to have at least 2 stems or more of each element. You can't have just a single one. I don't know if that's still true. Let's see if we put one here. And I think we're done. So who wouldn't love to get this for Mother's Day instead of a boring old vase arrangement? Beautiful garden roses cascading out of a velvet box with a jewel on top. I'm going to make 2 videos this week for you because it is going to be Mother's Day. This is the gift video. Stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be about entertaining.